Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon everyone. I hope you can hear me right. Well, here it is Wednesday trading and the market bulls and Santa is trying to trigger the rally for the rest of the 2025. Let's see if it's going to be a successful try. So far, guys, we've just seen 3 red days in a row on the market. Yesterday, though, we have seen a nice recovery towards to the end of the day, but this is still not enough. Now the SPY is up 0.30%. As you can see, it's just broke 680 level in the pre-market, but we definitely need to break it higher, and especially the 681.50s, which is a quite of a strong resistance on the SPY to break and then to run for new highs. I'm very much wondering whether it's going to happen or not. However, as you know, this is the last trading days of 2025. It's usually very hectic, especially because of the tax selling. And as we could hear, the labor market is not in a good condition. However, today we are not going to have more data about the labor market. Actually, not too many data about anything. So today on Wednesday, on the 17th of December, we are going to have only FOMC member speakers and one speech of President Trump, as I've seen it right. Let me just check it. No, it's I'm just mixing with something, but he can speak at any time, so maybe a surprise. However, today we are going to hear FOMC member Waller 8:15. She talked already, and after that, Williams going to speak 9:05. What else? Indeed, FOMC member Bostich speaks at 12:30. Bostich is quiet, let's call it negative or hawkish regarding the rate cuts. So I'm going to be careful here because he can ruin even this very nice try of the Bulls and Santa to just to make or just to form a Santa Claus rally, because definitely so far we have not seen him in town. And yes, President Trump speaks is just 9 p.m. market time, guys. So that means that it's going to be definitely after the market close. I'm very much wondering what's going to happen there. Hi, Nitsan. Nice to see you. It's okay. Everything is okay. I hope with you as well. And good morning to you. Sunshine. Yeah, like in Spain, every day it's a sunshine. Actually, today we started with a rain, but after like 2 hours, it's just a bright sunshine. So it's fantastic. Okay, guys, now let's see what's going on the market. As you could see in the recent days, in the recent 2 days especially, and Friday, market is struggling big time. AI names are just losing steam and faith. Let's see whether it's going to be continued. However, today for the semis and especially for the triple Q for the Nasdaq, MU earnings can give a pressure or even some more strength. It's going to release the earnings after market close on the Micron. So far, oil is in very much deep on $56 levels, so I'm going to watch maybe the oil stocks as well. Yes, HUT, I've just seen it. This is a mining company or something like that, as far as I remember, right? Because this was like really, really low years ago, even $5, something like that. And now it's $36, from 36 to $46, 16% to the downside or upside, sorry. I'm just going to watch it today as well. HUT. It's on my long list. Thank you, Nitsan. All right, what else in the news? Well, not too much. Energy stocks are the new bonds. This strategist argues as the oil is just reaching lows since 2021. We have not seen oil so low indeed. So if we are just checking US oil or even the biggest stock of the sector, which is the XOM, we have seen a huge move to the downside yesterday, actually 3 days big move to the downside in a row. Now it's trying to find the bottom, but let's see if it's going to happen. S&P 500 strives to break 3-day losing streak with Dow and Nasdaq called higher. Tesla, as I've told you, Tesla is just doing its own way with the new robotaxis dream, and Tesla just reached new all-time high for the year yesterday. It was fantastic, and it's going to be on my list for today as well. TLRY as well, Nitsan, very good calls. You know what? I'm just going to start my watch list not to forget these names. So to the long side, I'm going to watch TLRY, even Tesla, especially if it's going back over this 490 level. Okay, what else in here? We mentioned HUT, which looks good. Hi Cornelia, nice to see you. Yeah, Hood, I completely missed it yesterday because actually even the Bitcoin is trying, I'm just talking about the Bitcoin because Hood is not completely attached to the Bitcoin move, but it has definitely an impact on the Hood. So Hood can be a quite of an interesting reversal for today, especially up 2%, very nice in the volume as well. So I agree with you that Hood we should watch on the long side. Coin is quite strong as well, only 1% though, but I would say it's nice and strong. AFRM traders, which I completely missed yesterday, unfortunately, I'm still going to keep an eye on AFRM on the secondary list because it's just started a perfect reversal on the daily. So to the short side, we will have Lennar, I think, Lennar Corporation, but let's just first start with AFRM to the secondary list. Okay, what else is it's strong on my list? MU, but MU, as I've told you, is going to be hectic because of the earnings going to be released after market close. Amazon, some news on the Amazon is just looking like a possible reversal. Let's see if it's going to make it. Coin, as I mentioned you, it's strong. Reddit up 1%. AVGO, oh my God, AVGO, that was a beast, the dream of the bears and the shorts, right? In the last 3 days, but maybe with touching this 333, 34 area, this is making a nice comeback. 344 level at the moment, which is still on the upper part of yesterday trading range, but looking quite interesting. QS just checking. QS quantum space is up a lot. Ooh, I love this reversal. I agree with you. I'm just going to put it on my secondary list together with, as I just mentioned you, this AVGO definitely on my list. All right, traders, what else in here? As I mentioned you in the news, Fed's boss just is expects no rate cuts in 2026 due to worries of GOP tax bill might fuel inflation. Hopefully not, because inflation is still making some really uh, big damage on the prices. So let's see though. Tesla stocks finally clinches a milestone amongst a year in the making. As I've told you, Tesla is on the run. I'm going to watch it closely how it's going to behave today. Oracle on my list as well, ORCL, which is looking like a fantastic, looked like, not anymore. I just checked it half an hour ago. Since then, it's back to the red. And as you can see, it's might going to continue lower. Wow, it was some news on Oracle. I missed something, guys, but that looks ugly, especially under the low of the day. That looks really interesting. So AVGO, Oracle, we need them on our watch list for today. Hi, Mr. Brackage. AGU USD is out of control. Any silver or gold stocks we should consider swinging traders? Well, listen, Mr. Brackage, regarding the XAU USD, which is the gold, I've called it like weeks ago for this reversal on the 50 EMA about the $4,000 level. I'm still holding it. I'm not going to sell it, touch it. I think gold, but this is just my opinion. It's not a financial advice, nothing like that, anything which you hear today, it's not a advice at all, but this is my opinion that on the XAU USD, I can imagine a push towards to this $5,000 level, 4,800. It's my first profit taking level actually back to the XAU USD. On the silver, yeah, definitely. As I was talking about this some days ago, silver doesn't seem like it's stopping. It's just amazing. Since in 2026 June, it's almost doubled, and actually it's doubled because it's almost touched the $60 level. However, the dollar, it looks a little, dollar, the silver looks a little bit too extended for me. That's why I've chosen rather the gold indeed. But yes, you are right. Every gold or silver related stocks, it worth to watch. Lennar, yes, Cornelia, Lennar is weak because of the news. LAN, which is Lennar Corporation, is home building, as you know, is down a lot, actually 6%. And this is going to be my first short candidate of the day. Hi, Alamu. Nice to see you. I really hope you ride this Tesla yesterday. That was like a crazy one, and today it is still on my watch list. Wolf is here as well. A nice reversal opportunity, up 2.77% Nissan. Let's see. Let's see. I'm just going to move it to my secondary list actually, but doesn't look bad at all. Okay, traders, what else? Actually, not only the US stock exchange looks like it wants to make a turnover, but Europe was quite green, not even mentioning Asia, which is Nikkei is up 0.26%, Hang Seng almost 1%, and even crypto, though it's still slightly red, but it's still trying to push over this 88, 90 K on the Bitcoin. Still not out of the woods on the Bitcoin, so I'm going to be careful. You see, like yesterday or throughout the day, we just made a very nice green day. Now it definitely needs to push over this 88.200, 88,200 level to see whether this is going to be a double bottom or it's going to fail and even push lower towards this 80K area. So Bitcoin is still not out of the woods. That's why I'm going to be careful with the Bitcoin related stocks. All right, what else in the news? Tesla, I was talking about, let's see the international news. On the CNBC, defense stocks rally as Germany set to approve $60 billion defense splurge. Ouch, that doesn't sounds very good indeed. I don't know whether you know about this or not. It was rather European news that the frozen funds from Russia, you know that there are lots, like tons of billions of dollars of frozen funds from Russia in especially European banks, Switzerland, and so on. But seems like that the European Union wants to touch it, and definitely Putin doesn't like it at all. So guys, things are not looking good indeed on the war front. So let's be careful and definitely follow this news, because if the European Union is going to touch the funds, that's going to be quite harsh indeed. But this is just still on the plans. All right, what else in here? UK inflation falls sharply to 3.2% in November, fueling likelihood of a Christmas rate cut. That's not bad for the UK. Well done indeed. Hi, Amir. Nice to see you. Good morning. Okay, what else in here? Trump designates still this Venezuela story. Okay. Birkin bag prices are sinking at auction despite high profile sales. Oh well, okay. What can we do that we cannot trade it, right? I don't need things which I can't trade. Alphabet on Waymo in talks to raise $15 billion in funding. That can be quite interesting. And that's it. So let's just move to the big movers, guys. This is our bread and butter for today. We were talking already about Lennar Corporation. Indeed, the home builder 5% lower because disappointed the earnings on the guidance, especially. Unfortunately, because of that, it's going to be on our short list. Warner Bros, Netflix, Paramount, Discovery board, okay, recommended that shareholders reject Paramount's guidance takeover bid and stick with Netflix proposal. Guys, this is I'm just feeling around this Warner Bros. Like a never-ending story. Like at the end, maybe no one's going to buy it, or I don't know what's going to happen. But it's quite turning into a tragic comedy here. So WBD is still on the deck. It's just run a lot, more than doubled since this buyout story. And so far, Netflix it is included in that story. Paramount as well. We can watch them, especially Netflix. I remember yesterday Tara was watching Netflix a lot and she just called it nicely. However, it did not want to push higher. I'm still going to watch it on my secondary list. And guys, this is a quite of a strange day because I have more stocks on my secondary list. The secondary list, it serves like a backup list, like stocks which might going to be able to move a lot, but no real trigger behind the story, or even there is a trigger, but the stock itself it's not satisfying enough, for example, low pre-market volume or anything like that. But however, that looks quite intensive, my secondary list today. So let's just leave this story behind, okay? So let's just check definitely Netflix, Paramount, and the rest. Hi, Tara. I've just mentioned you before. Nice to see you here. Hi, Jeremy. Nice to see you. Yazuki, good morning. HUT is on my long list already. Can we see Boyle? Boyle, Mr. Brackish, this is a gas or oil in ETF. Sometimes I'm just okay. Ultra Bloomberg. Just checking the name here. So this is an ETF actually. This looks like as a possible oil. I remember on that. This looks like as a multiple bottom and a strong indication for a bottom reversal, Mr. Brackage, in my opinion. Um, Actually, not only you, but some of the analysts are calling for some bottom in for the oil and the oil stocks. However, as always, I want to see a confirmation for that. That's why I just told you that we can watch even USO and the rest of the ETFs, which is related to the oil, and let's see whether they are ready to bottom in and make the reversal. Okay, Jeremy, can you trade IPOs? MDLN is today. Well, so far, I know it's going to be in. If I'm going to ask the risk management team, hopefully we can trade it for today. But traders, really, just drop me an email every day what you want to trade for today, and I'm going to push it through. At least I try my best to push it through the TEFS risk management team. And if they agree, we can just open it for you, okay? Just a second. I just wrote them immediately. All right. Netflix. Yes, Tara, definitely Netflix is going to be on my long list. Now let's just speed it up, guys, because I'm just talking too much. We have only 9 minutes left. So please, if you have any great candidates for today, then please just let me know. Amazon, I mentioned you, there is a news as well. There is a quite of a good news, but let's see whether it's going to be enough to lift Amazon. OpenAI is in discussion with Amazon about a potential 10 billion investment and agreement to use its AI intelligence chips, which can be a quite of a really good news for the Amazon. Amazon, as you know, is just seen a quite of a pullback since 250. Now it's in a nice recovery, but again, we need a little bit more. Also, I'm going to move it on my long list because news matters. Lennar, we were talking about it. General Mills is here, which is up 1.68% on the GIS. Reason for that, the earnings actually. This is a very extended downside moved stock, as you can see on the daily. I'm wondering whether if it can move higher during the day, especially after the market open. Lithium stocks in the news as well. After in China, the government announced plans to revoke mining, sending miner stocks higher, like Atlas Lithium, ATLX is here, Albemarle, which we can trade for sure. So I'm just going to call ALB to the long side. Oh, guys, there are lots of candidates for today. And the last ones actually, what I'm going to check is GAP, which is up 3.47%. But I must tell you, this is not my ultimate favorite because this is not a huge mover. So we still can watch it for a continuation. Hi, Buza. Good evening to you. Nice to see you. Oh, yeah. CRWV, I'm just checking. Oracle, Tesla, it's on my list. And I guess the DBVT, it's a small cap, so I cannot trade it. CRWV have seen a really nasty day so far. Let's see whether it can continue lower. At the moment, is quite often zero hectic, but we can just watch it on the secondary list. Traders, I have a problem. I don't have too many stocks to the short side. DHI, if I'm just checking, this is pushing lower a lot, 2%, but very low volume, unfortunately. Tesla is down, so Tesla, maybe I'm just going to get out from my long list and I'm just going to watch for a confirmation on the direction first. NVIDIA is in red, unfortunately. Disney is in red. NVIDIA is down 0.35% at the moment. AMAT, WMT, too indeed, but to the short side, I must tell you, I do not have too many candidates at the moment. If I'm just checking the gainers and losers list, I see Lennar, which I've called already. Oracle is down 2.31%. As I've told you, it get down from green to red. Doesn't look very good indeed. And let me just check the rest here, whether I can see something which looks good for the short side. Not too much indeed. LMT, because of the news there. Okay. Oh, not too many. I'm not going to force it. If the Santa Claus rally just arrived to the town, let's just leave the shorts. Okay, Jeremy, I'm watching AMCI IMNM to the short. Thank you, Jeremy. Hi, Charlie. Nice to see you. Good morning. Okay, so guys, sorry, but not too many to the short side. Oracle, it's on my secondary list. However, Oracle looks like really, really weak at the moment. So let's just check it whether it can continue lower. However, on the Oracle, guys, I'm going to be careful on the 180 level. I know it's still far away from that. So let's see whether after the market open is going to be continued. It looks quite interesting. Which one? It's an NBIS. Oh yeah, that's a quite of a big mover. I'm going to move it instead of the Bitcoin. You know what I don't like on these reversals? None of these reversal stocks has reached the 200 EMA. So this is my only concern. I really love the reversals from the 200 EMA, but MBIS and another one I've just seen, even Amazon, it was very close to 200 EMA, but did not touch it. So still, in my opinion, this recovery is still a little bit weak. All right, Mr. Brackett, yes, MBIS can be on our long list. All right, so I'm going to watch here HUT, TLRY, it's on my list already. Netflix, definitely, NFLX, MU, it's on my list because it's going to release earnings after market close. Amazon, as it just had earnings before the market open. To the short side, Lennar Corporation, I'm going to watch Oracle, which looks quite interesting in my opinion. Overall market so far, again, just repeating myself today, traders, that Apple is up, and regarding the triple Q and the SPY, both of them are up a small green, not a huge one, and let's see whether we can just push it even higher. All right, traders, we still have 4 minutes to go. And if you just allow me, I'm just going to get my coffee, 1 minute, and I'm going to be back to you for the opening. Just a second, and I will be back. All right, traders, I am back. So good luck, everyone. We just started. And let's see whether this market is going to head higher at this time after like 3 red days, or we are going to see another red day. Who knows, right? Okay, now let's see. NVIDIA, Apple are very important to track, in my opinion. Hi, Sharko. Good morning to you. Nice to see you. Okay, STX is so strong again. Look at this stock, guys. That's just amazing. Okay. Ooh, Hood is starting nicely. And look at this market at this time. Not bad at all. But NVIDIA is still not on the track. Look at this NVIDIA. I don't know. I don't like this really, really mixed market indeed. All right, TLRY, you are strong. Oracle is down still. AVGO, which I want to definitely check here, whether it's able to do a reversal. Maybe AVGO is going to be the same again. Look at this, nasty. TQQQ, green, red, ugly. Coin Tesla. On the Tesla, I like the 493.7 or 70.20 Buzak. It's not bad. QS checking. And coin. I'm just going to watch coin here. Market is very hectic, guys. I'm going to be careful with that one. Big red, big green candles, never good. Coin looks quite good, I would say. But you know, it's going to depend on the Bitcoin mainly. Tara, Netflix. Look at Netflix. That's a beast today. Oh my goodness. Netflix on the 96.50. That was a nice reversal. I sure. It was so quick. TLRY, I'm watching over the high too. AVGO Oracle though, it's dropping like a stone, guys. It's dropping like a stone. Look at that craziness there again. It's just amazing. Microsoft all over the place. Good luck with the Tesla if you took it, Buzak. It's just way too early for me, unfortunately. Tara, I really hope you got this Netflix on time. Nice, well done, girl. Okay, guys, so far market started with a small gap up, especially the triple or the SPY triple Q is not that good yet. It's up 0.18, 20%, SPY 0.17. We need to break the yesterday's highs and especially the high of the day. If we cannot do that, that can be a problem. Okay. Jó, majd visszajön. Sorry, guys. My little girl. Okay, TLRY looks like as a great reversal as or a breakout as well, and I'm still watching NVDA. Oracle reversing, AVGO, oh my goodness, it's still under pressure. It's amazing. And triple Q and the SPY too. I was over trading a bit yesterday. I'm going to be slower today, I feel like. I need to be. Reddit is big time to the upside. Look at Reddit, guys. That looks strong today. And even Soundhound, which I'm watching. Hood is up as well. I still cannot trade AMCI, Jeremy. Good luck with that. I'm going to watch Hood over the high, traders. Hood over the high looks like just fantastic. Even 120 or 122 on the Hood half share size. And over the high, I'm going to add to the hood. It just looks amazing to the continuation. So let's see. Lennar Corporation checking. LAN. Yep, under 112. Luis, Under 112, that looks like as a nice continuation to the downside on the Lennart Corporation. All right, so LEN under 112, if it's going to go there, but hoodie still looks quite good here indeed. However, the market doesn't look good, guys. Market doesn't look good. Hood adding only over the high traders. And if we cannot go higher, Lena should be a short. Oh my goodness, AVGO, it's just pathetic. All right, guys, market giving up. No mercy for the bulls. And Santa is just missing this year too. All right, come on, Hood, don't go there. It's just a half share size, so it's quite of okay. MDL and IPO is going to be open for today, guys. So I'm waiting for Lennart Corporation. Unfortunately, I'm still in Hood with half share size. And VDA, it's making a quite of a nasty drop. So I'm going to go with the shorters. And VDA is very weak, actually. Not even mentioning Google, which is down a lot, but I cannot see any entry at the moment. This is the problem. And Netflix, Tara, it's fantastic. Hood still looks very good. Amazon strong, HUT strong, MBIS, let's see whether it can make a reversal, but LEN, it really needs to make a break under the entry there. IMNM, Jeremy, IMM, okay, immune, oh yeah, it was in the news yesterday as well. Do you think it's going to be a drop like a dump day today? Not bad. I must tell you, I love it. I'm going to enter as well in IMNM. Looks good. Children at home, so 50% for Tara, same with me. Indeed. So good luck. Okay, guys, I very much like IMNM call by Jeremy, and I'm going to take it only though under this 30 level, 2130 level, okay? Market is the usual, very, very crazy and very hectic. This is what I am expecting in the next days as well. So I've just entered with Jeremy in the IMNM short under 2130. Stop loss, it should be over the high of the day. And Hood, I entered over 122 with a half share size. Market though doesn't look strong at all. Reddit very strong, CRM strong, SoundHound strong, Netflix strong, AFRM strong again, traders. Hood still looks fantastic. I'm going to add over the high. AFRM huge runner yesterday, looks like it's going to continue today, but maybe only 75.30. But I do not want to overtrade today. Yesterday I was overtrading a bit, so I'm going to be more careful. However, if I'm checking the big names here, AVGO weak, Oracle weak, NVDA weak, ugly, but Hood is working, not IMNM too much, but I hope it's going to get a dump there. Amazon is reversing, HUT reversing, NBIS, it's not good, but our Hood is still doing great, guys. Over the high, I am going to add the second, and I just added. So full share size on Hood, and I want to see the stop loss on the Hood. Actually, it's under 120.80. I want to see at least 30 cents on the Hood. So before 122.50, I'm going to take a partial. This is the first possible partial point indeed. TQQQ is, oh my goodness, what a move to the downside. That's ugly. All right. Poor market bulls just cannot run for a very nice Santa rally, right? So getting official that this year Santa Rally just skipped again. Look at AVGO 335. NVDA looks like as a breakdown. Ugly. Hmm. I'm wondering whether NVIDIA is breaking or making it. Hmm. Let's see. Hood is looking good, but we still need to. I missed my first partialing point, unfortunately. I was not aware of that. If you took the partial, fantastic. I wanted to take it around 122.50 and I completely missed it. I'm just watching this HUT for a long and Netflix over the high too. Yeah, NVIDIA, exactly, Alamo. This is what I'm watching. COUR. COUR looks very good, Jeremy. And NVIDIA as well, but only under 173.60 for me, Alamo. 173.60 only, not before. And the hood is going to be a loser instead of a winner for me because I was not aware of the. That's not good. I was not aware of the taking the partial there, and market is just like a straight red line, not good. INMN, it's still okay, but unfortunately, traders, I made a huge mistake on the hood. I was not aware of the 120 to 50, and now I'm paying a very high price for that. Shoo. We really hope you took your first partial there. Oracle, AVGO, it's pushing down, and unfortunately, Hood under this 120, 50. I need to get out with a full share size loss. That's nasty. UDMI, I think it's something like a, I cannot read it. ALB, which I'm going to check on this lithium prices, ALB, which I just called, Albemarle. It's nice, but not strong enough. No, market is again in a pushing mode. Guys, unfortunately, I need to say goodbye to Hood. Instead of a winner, I'm just closing a loser. That's very, very harsh. Shoo. And just because I was not aware enough. So the only one is IMNM is in at the moment. And I still like Netflix. Netflix does not care about the market actually at all, in my opinion. So I'm going to watch it indeed. NBIS since the morning is just giving up everything. MU2 and VDA, I'm still waiting for the next level there. SPY just touched 678.30 is 610 coming for the triple Q, but all of the indices are really, really weak traders, very weak indeed. AVGO is leading the push to the downside again, back to these 334 levels, NVIDIA down 2%, Google 1.86, almost 2% to the downside. Doesn't seem like it wants to stop. PLTR is quite strong or weak today as well. TQQQ down. Meta 0.20% only. That's not that bad. Which I'm going to watch here. All right, still waiting a bit. Very hectic market. This is what I was expecting for the rest of the days of the year, traders. I'm not quite impressed by the moves. We just need to be much, much more careful in the last trading days, that's for sure. Traders, I think AFRM, it still needs some attention, especially if it's able to break over the high. That's why I'm going to keep an eye on it. TLRY over the VWAP. Not good. Tesla, yes, Buzak. I'm watching it, but only over 493.50s, so it's still not on my level at the moment. MU is still quite fighting, I would say. How about coin? How coin is doing? Mm, coin is going down as well together with the Bitcoin, by the way. Yeah, TR down. Not nice. Not nice, that's for sure. Traders, my next trade is going to be If we cannot make a reversal here, then TQQQ short under 85, 51.85, 51.85 on the TQQQ. Stop loss, here we are. It's going to be over this consolidation, which is 52.20. Okay, 52.20. I'm short. Come on. Can't believe they are still pushing this stock higher. Market is giving up big time, guys. All right, beautiful winner on TQQQ. I am ready to take my partial on the TQQQ. It's going to be 75% of my share size. We are just reaching almost 20%, which is great for the first partial on a market move. And let's see whether we can even push lower. Overall market looks extremely weak, even NVIDIA on the lows, Netflix giving up, Amazon giving up, big time indeed, ugly. So first partial done. Let's see whether we can push even lower. Bulls have no mercy. Stop loss on the TQQQ is going to be over 51.85. Okay, 51.85. So no entry yet on the Tesla Buzak, but we can watch it. So one loser, one winner so far. INMN is still under pressure there. Good luck with the NVDA short LMU if you took it. Under this 173.80 market looks extremely weak at the moment. Still 610 broken by the triple Q, 680 a lot already, even 678 by the SPY. And only FOMC member speakers today, and Trump speaking at 9 p.m., so not too much. I'm going to stay on the scalping side today because I feel like the market is still extremely hectic, volatile as always. So let's just watch out on that, traders. Okay, TQQQ second partial should be around 51, I would say 51. But if it cannot do it, over 85, I'm out. Market is still fighting here. INMN, though, doesn't look good. Shoo. Okay, nice TQQQ, do your job. Netflix just made a pullback completely. AFRM still very strong, though. Look at AFRM, guys. AFRM looking very interesting, over 75.30, and I'm just going to take it. 35 now, AFRM. So over 75, if it goes over 75.35 again, I'm going to take it. Like, let's go 40. I'm going to go for 40 on the AFRM. TQQQ is out in the meantime, and let's see whether AFRM is in. Let's see whether the market can make a reversal here. Very hectic, very ugly candles, traders. I don't like it at all. On AFRM, I want to see a 50 cents, like around 80, 75, 80. I'm going to take my first partial there. Tesla, yeah, but you know what, Buzak, at this time, maybe half, just by the hood, which I was very terrible on timing, so I missed my partial, but with the Tesla over 490, half share size, and I would add over 490 to 50, actually. This would be my plan with the Tesla. Okay, so small winner, not a huge winner, but okay winner. TQQQ, INMN, unfortunately not moving to the right direction. AFRM, let's see whether we can move to this 75, 80, 85 for the first partial. Market is so hectic, ugly. All right, AFRM is coming for the first partial, traders, and over 22, I need to be out on INMN, unfortunately. That looks marvelous. 20 more cents AFRM, please. Market is crazy. Hood is coming back as well. Beautiful. Traders, I am ready to take 75% on the AFRM. Mark it on a decision point. Just touched the VWAP, but got rejection. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. NVIDIA is fighting though. Look at that. My goodness, AVGO Oracle, such a huge pressure. Busak, if you took Tesla, good luck for that. Yeah, I see. I see. Maybe I'm going to join you if it's making a continuation pattern here indeed. No market, come on. We need a decision there. MU is starting to be stronger too. Look at the daily. Market struggling big time at the moment. Would maybe again we can watch a entry here. I'm going to watch this 121.50 area or 30. What a crazy market. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Oh, AFRM, come on. Not nice. One thing is for sure, traders, I'm going to stay on a lower share size for the rest of the year. Like only half share size on everything. Because things are not doing good. HUT made the reversal, MU looking stronger, Hood is making the reversal too. Beautiful on Tesla, added over 492.50, and let's see whether it can push higher. Market is still trying hard, actually. Well, maybe not enough, right? TL or Y. Okay, let me just check the economic news here. Today is the 17th, yeah. 10:30 crude oil inventories, 12:30 p.m. Bostich is going to speak. So far, nothing on the economic pipeline. Unfortunately, AFRM slowly back to the entry. Tesla doing very well. But the whole market is extremely, extremely nervous, as I see. IMNM is still fighting. And no volume. I must tell you, volume is quite disappeared. Reddit is still very strong. Netflix not doing anything at all. If you have any great candidates, guys, please just let us know, like any nice setups, which is really hard to find on this crazy market, I must tell you. Oh, nice. IMNM. No, just do this reversal, please. Reaffirm back to green. That's good. But it's still not enough and market is breaking down. That's crazy. All right, traders, let's go for a second round on the TQQQ, which is going to be under 51.55. Yep, 51.55, I would say. I'm still not calling it. Let's see whether the market is going in that way at all. How about Apple? What an ugly chart for Apple as well. Amazing. Mhm. NVDA. I like NVDA over 174.65 just for a scalp again. Bulls are not that bad today, must tell you. 60, 70 is going to be my entry on the NVDA. So I'm still in AFRM, IMNM, and waiting for NVDA enter over 174.65. 70 is my entry. Market is making an interesting double bottom, cup and handle. We can call it whatever, but looks like a little bit more bullish at the moment at least. Tesla is doing really great, Buzak. Well done on that. NVDA is close to the entry. AFNM last chance to make the breakout. If it cannot break, I'm not going to hold it. Actually, it just doesn't work. All right, nice entry on the NVDA. I want to see on the NVDA at least a 100 a dollar. Let's go for a dollar. Hood is making the move again. Look at that. Ah, Hood. Nice NVDA. Go, go, go. Oh, AFRM, come on. I was expecting more from this AFRM move. Phew, market. It's just crazy. You know what, guys? I feel like this very strong bullish vibe, it's really fainted in the last weeks and doesn't look good, I must tell you. Like we really, really, really need it back or just give up and we are just going, to the downside. It's completely okay. We just need a decision with the market. Oh, come on, NVDA. Don't give up. All right, traders, as I've told you on the AFRM is going to be the last chance. If it's breaking 74.60s, I need to get out from that trade. NVDA, I'm still a little bit more patient. IMNM is not doing too much. Made a nice pullback, but Jeremy, so far we did not get this dump, which we are waiting for. HUT was a very nice VWAP reversal, which I missed. MU is just standing on the sidelines. Netflix, let me just check Netflix here. NFLX. Hmm. Netflix 96.85 May. Oh, come on, NVDA. Really? Oh my goodness, guys, this is, I must tell you, it looks like a really untradeable market at the moment. I really trying my best, but this is a typical day when you try to trade all best of your setups and it's still failing. It's so ugly. Oh no, come on. Now let's see, maybe we have some news. Don't think so though, I'm just checking. 10 o'clock, of course. Netflix, energy stocks, nothing. Actually, nothing. And don't forget, in these times, even if you are there or brave enough to trade, you need to be very, very, very much generous with your stop loss and very low on your share size. This is the only way to survive that kind of market, by the way. And very wise decision. Very, very wise decision indeed. I really mean it. CRWV checking. Sorry, I just missed this post for a sec. Nice VWAP reversal, well done. If you took it, that looks like a very nice VWAP reversal. Traders, I'm still holding all of the trades, but I am finally moving to the right direction. However, we need to break 21 and the VWAP first. EFRM doesn't look good though. It's $1 down, almost $1 down. I think I'm just going to give up on that. Soon, NVDA depends on the market. If the market is going to go to the lows, this is going to break down big time too. So that's not good. MU is the one which is a little bit sneaky, and Hood. Look at Hood. Hood made quite of a nice, impressive VWAP, or not VWAP, V-shape reversal. It still looks so tempting, especially over 122.85, I would say. So I'm going to still watch this stock, but the market is so extended. Not extended. It's not extended. I wish it would be extended, right? It's just not moving anywhere. And on the other hand, if you just check Oracle and AVGO, they are still so extremely weak. And everyone is waiting for MU earnings after the market close. So things doesn't look good. And unfortunately, traders on AFRM, I'm just ready to give up. Last chance for the AFRM to make this big reversal, which is famous for, and the same for MVDA. IMNM surprisingly moving to the right direction. So that's good. Market is so hectic, guys. I'm going to be happy if I'm winning a small green today, really. And I'm very tempted to take this hood again, by the way. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a small hood here over the high. And again, I'm over trading. That's not good. That's not good. But you try to keep, to stick to your rules, to your strategy. We have come at nice, I would say, um, setups. Just it's not working. Okay, AFRM is out. AFRM out, and I'm going to get hood only over 123. DOOG, DDOG, no? Maybe. Oh my God, yeah. Mr. Brackage, that's extended like crazy. That's very extended indeed. Now let's see Hood if it can go over 123 at all. And I'm red for the day. That's not good. This is not good. VDA is still trying. IMNM. It's good. It's going back to the entry. That's fantastic. Market is completely muted, guys. It's just not going anywhere at all. MU. Phew, traders, that day is quite hard indeed. INMM, NVDA and hood still can save my day. Let's see if they are able to do that. On the IM and M, I want to see at least a 20, 60, 80 for the first partial. NVDA is still quite stubborn there on this level, which is good to see, actually. So let's see whether we can trade over or take over the 175, which is already kind of a nice green. And that's it. Hood I'm still waiting for. Market's still looking like it wants to move higher, but we have seen in the recent days how it ended. Oh, Google you meant. Okay. Checking. Over the VWAP only, like 300, 310, something like this. And so far looks like it's under pressure as well, like most of the big names indeed, for today at least. Hood is getting closer again. Oh, nice. I'm in Hood traders. Second chance trade. Let's see. SPY triple Q still very tricky. And I am an M almost on the entry, by the way. Ah, thank you, Julie. Hopefully it's just now a short squeeze then. HUT still looks strong. MU looks strong. Let me just check coin AFRM. You were a very nasty one today. Bitcoin is pushing over 90K traders, so might we can turn towards to the coin stocks, Bitcoin stocks. Let's see Mara and the rest. Mara, too late. Riot, too late all. It's not good. Okay, guys, I'm in green on Hood. I am and I'm almost into the green. NVIDIA, unfortunately, is still struggling a lot, just like the overall market, which is not good to see. Wondering whether this Bitcoin reversal going to help to the market. Doesn't seem like it does at the moment, at least. It is, Tara. It's a very, very, very difficult day. I think I'm just trying to get in a small green, but I'm not sure I'm going to make it, unfortunately. It's so unreliable. Even if you see a quite of a nice setup, it's not working. It's really, really annoying day, in my opinion, at the moment, unfortunately. And look at AVG Oracle. They're just really driving the whole market lower. It's just nasty. And when you would think that, okay, this is going to break down, it's just making a reversal. Amazing. Yeah, HUT, I see that. But as I told you, Nitsan, I missed the VWAP reversal and I'm really not that brave to take it now, unfortunately. You do? Good luck. Okay, guys, so far the market is actually untradeable for today. I must tell you this is the right expression for the market. The IMNM is still on the track. It's still looking good, but we really, really need to break this 2120 now. And VDA, it's fighting big time. And Hood, green to red, red to green. So far, it's very nice in green. I want to see at least like a 40 cents to take a partial. I'm only on scalps for today, which I missed on Hood first trade. If I'm just managing the first trade on the Hood, I'm in green. It's so annoying. That's why you need to be really, really, really focused on every trade what you take actually. Market no direction at all. I mean it. Like, okay, SPY in 0.03, triple Q 0.24, but it doesn't mean it's like in a downtrend or uptrend. It's like nothing. And there is no trigger to see whether it's coming a nice green day or a big red day. That's the problem. Like no big news, nothing. Tomorrow, though, tomorrow is Thursday, 18th, and there will be some more news, like, for example, CPI, the yearly CPI going to be released, unemployment claims, Philly Fed, just before the market opens. So that's going to be a good one because hopefully it's going to give a mood for the market. Oh, come on, Hood. 30 more cents and I'm taking a partial. Go, go, go. But the SPY triple Q, ugly, ugly, ugly. A last chance for NVDA as well. Nice Hood. Come on. 10, 15 more cents and I'm taking a partial on the Hood. Finally something. 41, 42, very good. All right, traders, Hood finally is just making the move. I am going to take my partial, first partial here on almost like a 50 cents on the Hood, 58.60, beautiful. I just took my first partial. I'm going to move my stop loss under the entry and let it run. Good. Now I just need IM and M to work and then VDA. And I'm back to green. Story of the day. Nitzan, you want to short NVDA? Come on. But yeah, I agree with you. If it's breaking 173.30, anyway, I'm out. It's a dollar. IM&M still looking good though. And Hood, I really hope 124.40 is going to be your second partial. Market is still completely muted, no clear direction, which is not good. And NVIDIA is still a big question mark for me too, not even mentioning this IM&M, which is just hovering around this 21, 30, 40 area, just a bit over my entry, but it's still doing okay, I would say. Very small red Alemu. All right. Yeah, I can completely understand you why you are just saying that you're giving up the day. This is not a day, a really good day for day traders. Never mind, guys. We have days like that. The goal on these days is survive and not making big red days for sure. Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure because you know exactly I don't like the days when we do not have clear triggers like news or something like this, because I know that it's going to be in the market maker's hand and it's never good. And it's so typical for today. So sorry for your small red day, but on the other hand, yeah, I'm happy that you noticed that this is unfortunately not a great trading day. I'm really going for a small red at the moment too, but I feel like I tried my best, and this is the most important thing, guys. All right. So far, I'm still holding hood, second partial, IM&M, hovering around very much around the entry, a little bit higher. And VDA, I'm going to give up in 1% or $1 loss. Sorry, guys, just a second. Sorry, guys. So, hood is going to be out under 123. NVIDIA is still fighting like crazy, and I don't know what to do with this IM&M. To tell the truth, it's frankly, I don't know what to do with this stock. Doesn't look good. Until it's not breaking 2160 again, I think we are good. Okay, hood, fight, fight, fight. AVGO, Oracle, Nitsan, I know, yeah. That was a bit like unexpected, I would say. AVGO, the short again, under 332. Oh yeah, 332. Listen, Amir, it's so weak for today that I can imagine it's going to be continued down. But what I don't like on the AVGO is the fact that it's making this consolidation under the VWAP for too long. So even if you are going to take it, I would focus on a scalp only like a 30, 40 cents, and let's see whether it can continue. The market, though, from the price action side, if we can call anything like that on that ugly day, it's rather looking weak, especially if the SPY breaking 678, that's not going to be good, and 609, 70, 60 on the triple Q is the same, actually. So not easy to tell today which direction the market is going to take. It's quite concerning, the whole market. My hood is still doing great. IM&M I'm still holding, and VDA. I don't know. I think I just should give up soon on the NVDA if it cannot decide on the direction. Yeah, Nissan, actually, I think if it's going to break 33180, it's highly likely going to bounce to 330 and even lower. So yeah, I would try this short, but even watch it if it is not able to push lower, then it's just a quick scalp. Okay? So watch very much on the 1 minute chart and the price action. What matters the most now? Because again, the consolidation is too long. But the market is too slow too. So not an easy decision. Watch out on hood traders. It's coming back to this 123 level again. Market again on the edge. My goodness, such a slow market. Come on. It's still not Christmas. It's just 1 week till Christmas. Come on. No, Nitsan, I think I'm just going to give up, accept my small loss for today, and just move forward. I just do not like this market at all today, unfortunately. But NVIDIA is still holding, I must tell you. 174 or 173.40 was my entry. So it's still not a huge loss. But I really do concern about the market itself, because if it is going to start falling, I'm going to be out of hood of NVDA, but I still have IM&M on the other hand. So let's see. And IM&M, that can be a really, really, really big mover to the downside, in my opinion. So let's see that. Still waiting. Hood is still on the track. Uber. Oh, I have not traded this stock for a while. Not bad, but a little bit extended already, in my opinion. Let's see. What a fight on the market, guys. I just can't believe this. Hood is ready to break. Come on, Hood. I need you. And you too, NVDA. IM&M, you need to go down. Come on. Very low volume though on IM&M. I don't like to see that though. I feel like if Hood can break 124 here, we can easily just go to just to 125. So let's see. Still looking good. And even Bitcoin is strong, traders. It's a very nice pullback on the Bitcoin, but the market is not going, it's just not doing the job. Netflix second break checking Tara, NFLX. Looks so good. Oh, I missed this. Oh, what a beautiful intraday breakout over 96.80. Shoo. Looks good. I'm not going to try it anymore, Tara, sorry, but looks really good over the high. We just need finally a continuation with the market. So traders, things are looking a little bit better. Hood is still in a $1 move to our favor, and VDA is back to the entry, and IM&M is moving lower. So things are doing great. If Hood is breaking 120 to 125, I'm going to take out one more partial there. And VDA, I want to see 175, 40, 50. And on the IM&M, definitely down under 21. So let's see whether it's going to happen here. Can't believe NVIDIA is in green. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Nice Hood. And again, when you think that finally we will have a push, I'm sure it's going to stop again around 679.50 on the market and just ruin everything. Come on, market. Give us a break. You see? Just what I was meant. I can't believe this. Tricky, tricky day. No, no, Nitsan, neither Oracle nor AVGO. They're just going lower and lower. Look at that. It's amazing. Okay, traders, I think this is a time when I'm just going to call it as a day. I'm not going to fight it. IM&M back to the entry. And VDA is still fighting. I'm going to leave it to fight, just like HOOD, like hood. It's in green. On the entry, I'm out. NVDA, if it's breaking the low of this consolidation, I'm out. And INMD finally is slowly back to green. And as I've told you, I want to see INMD even a gap fill around its 20, 60, 70 is going to be my first partialing on the IMNM. That looks like much more doable at the moment. That is just get back to the lows. But the rest of the market is just, oh my goodness, like look at the AVGO is just making the breakdown now, almost on 332. Oracle broke the 180, but everything is so shaky, so unpredictable. So if you are a starter trader and you just stayed on the sidelines today, well done, guys. Really, it's not an easy day to win for sure. So hopefully tomorrow, when we will get more economic news, it's helping for the market to choose a direction, first of all. Second, the market is very, let's call it like confused, because everyone was waiting for the Santa Claus rally, and it's definitely nothing to do with it. Like, no, no rally at all, unfortunately. Okay, traders, in the meantime, at least IM&M is working finally. So I'm going to be ready to take a first partial. Yes, Buzak, finally. So that's why I'm telling you we need to be really, really generous with our stop loss. So if it's breaking finally this 21 and going to 2080, I'm going to take my first partial there, and hopefully it's going now. On the NVIDIA, I'm still holding, and hood, I'm still holding as well. I am working for a smaller red day because hood, I just completely missed this move there. But if all of them are going to work out as it should, I'm going to back in small green. So this is my only goal for today, guys, to be in a small green. If you are in green already, protect your profit. I mean it. This is a really hard day to trade, and seems like it's not getting better. So good luck, everyone, if you are going to stay. Bostich is going to speak at 12:30 p.m., so watch out. Usually his words are really causing some crazy moves on the market, and that's why I would be really careful about this time, 12:30. I'm just ready to take again first partial on IMNM and call it as a day. Thank you, everyone. Tara, I hope Netflix is going to get its courage and moving higher and the strength. Good luck, everyone, and have a beautiful rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.